A very good morning to you. It's the 11th of July and it's a Monday, and you join us at the beautiful old fishing port of Charlestown down here in Cornwall. It's absolutely gorgeous. It used to be, back in 1790, a pilchard fishing port with just 9 fishermen living here, and then in 1791 Charles Rashleigh bought Dewport Manor just outside the village and started developing it, putting in breakwaters and building it up to a harbour. Stunning. We've been so lucky now, the weather is improving. Looks like diamonds on the sea. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of things have been filmed here. I believe the Three Musketeers, some of Master and Commander has been filmed here over the years. It's just stunning. Just in this area here, parts of the film The Eagle Has Landed was filmed. Beautiful. And yeah, you may have noticed I've managed to pick my own hat up today, which is great. It's a beautiful day. The wind's really dropped today. But Peter was just saying how it's changed over the years. I know a relative of his years ago had a fishing boat moored here. I think it was one of his uncles. And it's changed so much. Of course it has. So that was a nice little walk around Charlestown. Very hot though, little dale, very warm, back in the car. It's Wednesday, the 13th of July. It's about 11:15 in the morning. It's very warm. A little bit of a heat wave coming in for this weekend. But I'm having a nice walk to Wadebridge, which is the sort of nearest town to where Val and Pete live. So I've just come out on the Camel Trail. Back there is Grogley Holt, where you saw in the previous vlog. So yeah, I've got something to do in Wadebridge. Hopefully there's a shop there that can help me out with something. Perhaps all will be revealed when I get there. But a lovely walk. It took me about an hour to walk from Val and Pete's house down to Grogley Holt, and I'm estimating perhaps another hour, an hour and a half to Wadebridge. So yeah, come and join me. Now, in a previous vlog, you'd have seen me feature this when I was walking up the Camel Trail. And a big thanks to Harold, who's a retired train driver from the UK. He informed me that it was for grit. And thank you to Mel in New Zealand for informing me that for sand, etc., if the tracks got slippery. But obviously it would have been raised a lot higher than you see here. There would have been sleepers across railway tracks and then grit and sand underneath the sleepers. And of course with the heavy trains, that grit would eventually wear away. Wow. It's busy today with people on their bikes enjoying themselves. Very busy indeed. I mean, you can pause this if you want to, but that shows the 17-mile track and the stops that the old trains used to make. I do find that rather interesting though. Just coming to the first bridge that I've come across from Grogley Holt. There is an old train track that's converted to a cycleway and walkway near where I live. Where I used to live in North Wales, and it was all black here with the old smoke used to come from the old steam engines. Yeah, the old steam engines, as they thundered past, used to put smoke out of the chimney at the top and steam used to come out of the valves at the bottom. Beautiful things. Wow, this is so beautiful. Look at that. I think that's called Bishop's Wood. Do you remember that I pointed out on a previous vlog? The last few days have been pretty quiet. We haven't really done a lot, although yesterday, late afternoon, popped out with Val and Nikki to Bodmin, and they bought one of these electric cooling fans for the lounge in the cottage. And it was brilliant, worked tremendously. But on the way back, this huge thing flew through the window, hit me on my neck, and then went back to the back of Woo and was bouncing around and flying around in the back of the car. The hugest fly I've ever seen in my life, and we later identified it as a giant horsefly. I've never seen one before. It was about an inch and a quarter long, and they are the largest fly in the UK, and they're very rare. So yeah, bit of a shock. The River Camel, just loving it. This is beautiful. I'm getting lots of coverage from the beautiful trees above from this hot sun. Yeah, they give amber weather warnings for the weekend. Supposed to be mid-30s to high 30s, which is quite high for over here. So as you can see, decided to have a little bit of a break here. Get on my way soon. It's not too hot, it's nice, but yes, I'm at the old shooting range platform. In fact, I'll put my bottle away and we can get going in a minute. I'm at the old shooting range platform, and during the Boer War and World War One, the troops would come down from a nearby barracks in Bodmin, and the train would stop here, let them go to the local rifle range, do their shooting and practice, back on the train, and then back to their barracks. But of course, back in the day, they wouldn't have had a sign to advertise the fact. I suppose the sound of their rifles going off would have had nothing to do with it. Might have given it away, I think. Stop a minute, Finn, and do your legs. You do sometimes take your life in your hands, not through people shooting, but through cyclists. They sort of come straight for you and then turn out the way at the last minute. There is a bicycle hire place in Wadebridge where I'm walking to, and I've noticed most of the bikes that go past here are from there, I think, because they all look about the same. It's nice though. 17 miles, you'd soon do all of it, I suppose, in a couple of hours on a bike. I can see the attraction. And this is where the River Camel changes sides. Ooh, wind's getting up. Well, that's interesting. There's another one of those silos. Obviously that one's in a lot better nick with higher walls on it. So I can see the point of it storing grit and everything. In fact, that one has still got some in. Not far to Wadebridge now.
Yes, so straight.
Well, I'm now slap bang in the middle of Wadebridge. What it is, I've had a nice walk in here. I had a problem with my drone. There was a bug in the app, in the manufacturer's app. And there's a model shop here, and I'm hoping that they can help me fix it. So we'll see. And then a nice walk back. That's it, problem solved. Thank goodness for hobby mounts, and young Beth in there helped me out tremendously. You can check them out on YouTube, hobby mounts on YouTube. Well-stocked shop. They sell everything there, metal detectors, telescopes, all sorts of hobbies, remote control cars, trucks. They've got everything there. I just wish I had some money to have some fun there. Right, nice walk home. I don't know whether you can see the heron there, wading away in the River Camel. I do like Wadebridge. It's quite a lovely little town. It's got everything you need there. It used to be called Wade originally, and then in the 15th century a bridge was built to go across the River Camel, and it's there and then that they changed its name to Wadebridge. There used to be a chapel on either side, and if you wanted to cross before the bridge, you used to say a prayer in whichever chapel you were at, say a prayer there for your safe crossing, and then when you got to the other side you'd say a thank you in the chapel at the other side. It's a nice place. Nice 6 to 8 mile walk back now. I'll take me time. I'll catch you next time. If you enjoyed the vlog, please like and subscribe. It's free, and you get to see my ugly mug again. See you on the next one.